I usually start these out with Alexander Lancaster at Tool Studio and Artist. And I'm here with this band, this awesome band from Oklahoma City, right? No?
That's
yeah?
right. Yep. Yeah.
Kalo, is that how you say the name?
Yeah, that's
A lot
right.
of times people get it wrong, so I mean, for the first time I met you, I called it Kalo. It's pretty close.
Kalo.
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 Most people around here, that's the way it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Even after they hear it 100 times.
But you're leaving that name, so
That's funny, isn't it? Kalo. Kalo?
Kalo?
Kalo.
Kalo.
go
Kalo.
ahead.
That's what I said, Kalo.
Yeah, go ahead and say y'all's name for the camera.
My name is Bat-Or Kalo.
Mike Alexander.
And Jared Geyser.
All right, and y'all played last night at Uncle Bo's. It's always good to have y'all at Uncle Bo's.
That's
Tell
right.
us a little bit about your journey. I know you've been doing this for a good while, enough to actually have people saying the name right. So tell us a little bit about your journey as coming from where you come from and where you find your music and how did you end up having this band
Formed.
formed?
Jeez. Well, as I say every show, I found Michael Alexander by a lake.
Wow.
He was naked,
I was in the woods.
back in the woods.
Dragon Knuckles.
Choctaw. I met him somewhere between the stars and the moon. The real story is not that interesting, so.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay.
This is interesting. I like where this is.
So somewhere in between the stars and the moon, this band starts coming together, and I mean, obviously that starts out with magic. So here's some magic
Right.
now. So
Was this what we do?
writing songs. So how long have y'all been
Working together?
working together exactly?
Well, me and him has been like 3.5, 4 years.
It'll be 4.5 years here in June.
Shit. Sorry, it's all my fault. Remember the store? We just saw that psychic, and she said it's my fault.
So
She said I don't believe in myself very much, and I should
psychic.
start
Where you see that psychic at?
right there.
We hopped it was around the
On
corner.
Kansas
That
Avenue?
Topeka
corner
Friday.
store, yeah.
Yeah. And I told her, "You're pissing me off." And she
Yeah.
says, "Why? Because I tell you to look at the truth." I told her, "Because give me tools to deal with it." Okay. Anyway, she said, "You go to the mirror and say, I believe in it." I said, "Okay, I'll do that." So, I met him a few years ago, and stuck together on the same boat. We can't live without each other now, I'm assuming.
Well, that's how music sounds.
Yeah, that's right.
It sounds like it's got
That's
it's
right.
come together.
That's right. We keep each other accountable. I think for what we do. Keep it real.
Yeah.
I think that's what is important. In the art world, a lot of people have a lot of filters, and we try not to have many of them. Good stories are not filters, but
Right.
And Jared was just jumping on this boat,
Mm-hmm.
sailing, and we're having fun so far.
Bass player, man, and you brought some
Yeah.
rock last night.
Thanks.
I know a lot of people
Yeah,
think your music is blues, but if they were there last night, they'd be like,
Yeah, I don't
wow,
get
this
it,
is,
but okay.
maybe it's the blues bars or the blues places that hire you, but that kind of keep it labeled the blues. But man, y'all were rocking last night.
I think the blues people are always kind of interested in that raw stuff,
Mhm.
which in the blues world, obviously, there's a lot of not believable blues. But I think we just keep it real, and our rhythm is. I don't know. Would you say it's like bluesy? It's pop, blues, rock. Kind of.
There's definitely a blues influence. When I started playing with you, there
Yeah.
was definitely a pretty significant lean towards that blues thing and doing a whole lot of
Slide
stuff.
play, probably.
Playing with the Blues Society people in various cities and doing things
Right.
of that nature. So there was definitely a blues influence on it, but
There is a blues influence. though.
certainly,
Yeah.
Rock and roll has a blues.
right? Yeah, I mean, it all comes
Yeah.
from the blues. I mean,
So it's
we
like
started
bringing
in-
it back to the true rock.
right, and
That
that's,
sound, man.
that's we kind of took what we had from it and kind of building our own thing and kind of leaning more towards the raw, high energy side that kind of deal and kind of going our own way. So I mean, I think
Right.
part of the reason that we still can play at places like that and get appreciated is because there's enough of that influence that comes through that we can relate to the people that hear more of the blues or like to hear more of the blues, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's what I like so much about playing with you guys too, is it's so raw. I mean, it's 3-piece band. You got guitar, drums, and a bass. 3 people are singing, and I mean, that's it, you know. There's just, it's so exposed that, you know, you're not hiding behind anything else. And I think that gives appreciation for anybody who's watching us. You know, when the energy is there and you're feeling it and everything, you know, it's sorry, huh?
No, you're good. It's like last night when you tried to talk to the sound guy. The drummer time.
What'd I do wrong?
Like, every time it was just like, so,
Somebody take those drumsticks out of the
Michael.
You're welcome.
Say,
But it's a lot of fun when you know, it is so stripped down and it's so exposed that, and it gives you a lot of freedom. You know, you'd think it would be more constrained, but really there's just so much room to play around and be your own person with it. So it's really fun.
So does your background come from do you have the influence of blues, of rock? What was
I mean, growing up, my dad was always a big Dave Matthews fan, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Deep Purple. Like, I mean, it was very rock influenced, classic rock. And then I started playing bass in the jazz band at the high school that I went to, and then was just in jam bands from kind of that point on. And like, my experience of being a bass player really meshed with what they were doing, you know, because the band that I was in, we didn't have like rehearsals. It was just you rehearsed on stage. And so that gives you a different set of tools and skills as a musician. And so when I played with them, it's like, even not knowing half the songs, I was able to just like watch her and watch him. Like, he would just go, hey, and just, you know, make a hit. And it's like, you just stop. It's like, all right, we nailed it. Keep going, you know.
Well, I thought of this last night whenever you played March, and I thought, you know, that's that's before you were playing bass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of wondered, how many times have you practiced that song before? Do you just like go and find, you know, you have to go through all the songs that they've been doing, and then like you have to learn them all, or what's going on?
That's a sensitive question you're asking here.
I like to get sensitive.
Don't get me mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, go ahead and poke the bear. It's fun.
Well, yeah, you know, that's kind of who I am. I don't know if you knew that, but I'm a bear.
Want to talk about it? But
maybe that's too sensitive. Maybe that's
no.
questions,
No,
but
nothing is
there's a
sensitive.
magic to that too. I think that's what I'm trying to come back.
Yeah,
to,
rehearsals are
magic
very
of-
important.
Yeah.
Very important, and I believe so. But yeah, I think you know, as independent artists, it's just you rowing a boat that is sometimes, and especially what we do, which is kind of weird. It's not, people don't know how exactly to identify it. It's like, is that rock? Is that blues? It's not Americana for sure. You know, it's kind of like you're rowing against the stream constantly. Now, I'm not saying we're inventing anything new. Do not get me wrong. I want to give myself that credit, but I'm not ready yet. I need the paperwork from others, you know.
Sure.
But I think we do what we love, and rehearsals and not rehearsals. Michael and Jared are very good musicians, artists.
Yeah.
So I think what identify this is you have to learn how to feel while you do what you do. Because if you don't, it's like the worst sex ever. Sorry.
Yeah. No, but
Sorry.
true reference.
It's just like,
True
okay,
reference.
be done with this. Good night, bye-bye. Like, you know, but you have,
emotion.
it is really the emotion. I mean, when I met Michael was playing so big and sometimes so harsh, and you know, when we started, and I meant when I said, you know, we keep each other accountable, you know, for our changes. I think, you know, but you know, sometimes when I'm gonna hear something very gentle, and he will hear different. We need to find the middle, you know. where those worlds collide. So, you know, and he's looking like he's looking, you know. He's sensitive, yeah. The way he plays too, it's like, you know, like, he's not
Plays
that sensitive, but he's a sensitive guy.
Mhm.
And Jared as well. And I think those are the qualities that, I mean, all the friends that I have, you know, side players, famous, not famous, when they're really good is because they're very sensitive on stage, you know, and I think that's what we do here, artists, basically. Keep sensitivity in this world.
Yeah, yeah. All forms of art, I think that's
Right.
true. Yeah.
So there are, and we have some electricity, you know, and that's always important, just like in a regular relationship. So,
Yeah.
electricity, man,
Electricity.
fire.
You do, for sure. So
What's
Oh,
next on
yeah,
your
what's next?
map?
what's next on your map? I
Well,
know you're going to Wichita
We're
today.
about to win a Grammy Awards.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Taser
Hope you
you.
hold that guitar up. Hope you hold the Unicorn Pegasus guitar up for me.
According from the lady from Topeka.
Yes.
Hold on,
Enjoy.
Mr. Edison.
I came to do the acoustic jam next door and nobody's there, so.
Right. I'm getting too
So I thought I'd check on you.
Good.
Yep, I remember I told you.
We have the
yesterday I
people
was
on
trying
our
to get 'em over
boat.
here, and guess what? I got him here.
But it's
Next on the list.
yes,
Next on the map
Grammys.
is on the Grammys.
Grammys. She promised that her medicine to me will work. So
So you're gonna be there.
confident, be confident,
Confident.
Awesome.
confident. I told her it was his fault. She said, no, it's your fault.
So if anybody wants to find your music, buy your merchandise, how would somebody go about doing that?
kaloband.com.
Caleb.
Go, Jared. You can do it. It's your birthday.
Beautiful.
Hey, Caleb.
Caleb Band.
Caleband.com.
Okay.
Oh, was that right? Was I right? I didn't know.
We're gonna.
All right.
Find any
You know, in
bass
the
player?
army, if you would be the guy that being over kissing ass for your commander, put a blanket on you and beat you up.
Yep.
We might do that to you later on.
You know what's going on there, don't you?
Okay.
You could also find it on iTunes and Spotify
iTunes and Spotify.
on there, or you can go to any of your favorite social media places: Facebook, Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Links to the band webpage,
Okay.
kaloband.com.
Yeah, you really can't go wrong. There's very few Kalo anything out there, so it's a good one.
You did it
It's a good
again.
one.
You got it right.
Right.
You get-
We were just, you said Kalo.
said
Then you
Kalo.
said Kalo. No, the first time you said Kalo.
Kalo.
No, it's fine, it's fine. You
See,
made
I've
us
been in
all
the
laugh.
band for almost a year and I still can't get it right.
See, that's what I was saying.
I'm gonna give you a blanket.
Making
Yeah,
sure I say
give him
it
a
right.
blanket. Give me the blanket.
I know it doesn't make sense in English what I'm saying. But
Well, awesome. Thanks for this conversation. And
Hey,
is there anything
thank
else you
you,
wanna add?
brother. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks
Yes.
for rocking us out last night, and hope to see you again. Hopefully on a second.
Yeah,
Saturday
yeah,
night out
yeah.
front. We'll see.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Yo, get out of here, bro.
What I do?